Hi, welcome to this week's Fundraising Friday. This week, we're talking about year-end giving and what you can do to make sure that you end this year on the strongest note possible. More than half of all gifts are made in the last 2 weeks of December. So while it is a very crowded marketplace, you want to make sure that you are there. So first thing you need to do is make sure you have a year-end giving strategy that includes the opportunity to solicit very broadly all of your constituents. Second, you want to make sure that your appeal is very convincing and very emotional and trying to convince your audience that they should make a gift to you. Chances are they're going to be making gifts. The question is, will it be to you? And too often I see letters that say, hey, it's the end of the year, make your gift to us. That's not very compelling. Tell me, remind me what you do, why you do it, why it's important. And don't talk about your organization as a me. Look at what my organization does. Talk about it in terms of the people that you help or the animals or the cause that you have. Tell me why that's important and why that should be important to me, the reviewer, the reader, the one who's making that decision. Third, have a specific ask. Too often I see very soft asks in any appeal, but especially in year-end appeals. As you're planning your year-end giving, would you please keep my organization in mind? Sure, I'll think about you, but I'm sending a check over here to someone who specifically asked me, will you make a gift of $45 in order to feed hungry children or whatever their cause is? So make your ask explicit. Many people don't feel comfortable, but the research is very clear on this, that you want to give your reader one choice and one very clear choice. And that one choice is, will you make a gift of $45 to fulfill my mission? That will help you increase the amount of revenue that you will receive. Lastly, don't do a one and done. Just because you send a letter doesn't mean that your year-end appeal is over. You want to make sure that you are reminding the people that you are soliciting that you are looking for gifts. Remember, just as it's a crazy time of year for you, it's a crazy time of year for them. They're working there with their families for Thanksgiving. They're planning and executing their Christmas plans. And just like you, on December 26th, they're going, phew. And that's when they have time to breathe. So make sure you talk to them then too. In addition to sending a letter, and I recommend that hit their mailbox just before Thanksgiving. Put information on social media, email your constituents, look at who's given and who hasn't given, and make some phone calls. You want to especially make sure that you are in front of them between December 26th and December 31st, because that's when most people have the time to breathe, to think about their year-end giving. They know their budget from Christmas, and that's when they're most likely to make their gift. That's when most of the gifts come in. Make sure you're in front of them. Plan ahead. Schedule social media posts. Schedule email posts to go out twice at least during that week to make sure you're in front of people. That's this week's Fundraising Friday. Thanks, and have a great week.